Hey guys, welcome back to Raid Shadow Legends. In today's video, I want to go through another download link that we've got now. Yesterday, I went through the one where we can get Narma the Returned, who's the recently buffed Poisoner. But then we also have this new download link, which allows you to get yourself Tuhanarak and Tholin Foulbeard in the one account. And just note quickly, guys, with this link, at the moment, the landing page does show Narma. It is the Tholin one. Don't worry, I'm going to get them to change that as soon as I can. So maybe you're watching this in the future and it doesn't even matter to you. But just in case you are, it is going to be Tholin. Just got to go through it. It just has that landing page. Now, between the different options that we have currently ongoing, now this link, when we take a look at everything else in the link, it is going to be the same as the other one. We have Tagoar, we have Uugo, and we also have Venomage. Three absolutely amazing champions. And like I said, on top of that, you get your Tholin from the download link. And then you can go ahead and get yourself Tuhanarak from the code. You can also, if you don't want to get Tuhanarak, you can go for the Monkey King with Wukong. You can go for Alice. You can go for Ultimate Death Knight, whatever you want. But if I was doing this, I would definitely be pairing up Tholin Foulbeard with Tuhanarak. Now, do I think this is a better download link than the one using Narma the Return? I think this one's probably like maybe better when we look to all the other aspects that Tholin fills out. He would be a great farmer. He would be great for arena and stuff like that. The other account, you're going to struggle. Now, I will be doing a playthrough using the Narma account because I've done Tholin before. But I do think this one is probably a little bit stronger in terms of having a more enjoyable gameplay progression. If you're especially new to the game, but also, just having, Tholin's also got damage to bring into Hydra. It's not the most insane Hydra damage, but it is Hydra damage. So I think this one is a really damn solid start. Getting yourself Tholin and Tuhanarak, like I mentioned in the previous video, Narma, it's going to be a bit of a slow farm. So that's going to be the struggle. This one, you just hit the ground running. You've got Tholin, you've got Tuhanarak, and you're away and kicking. Now, I will quickly touch on the other champions we get in this link with Tagoar, Uugo, and Venomage, because if you haven't watched the previous video, I do want to cover that for you guys. Now, just keep in mind, I do also have another video going through a bunch of different links that also include Deacon Armstrong and stuff like that, catered around just getting one of these legendaries. So if you want to test out one of those playthroughs, they're available too. But when you can get yourself two incredibly strong legendaries, it is very hard to pass up on such a thing. And that's why I am liking these two links. Once again, I think Tholin plus Tuhanarak is kind of crazy, but I do want to do a playthrough using Narma the Returned. I think she will get to Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss, Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss faster than the Tholin playthrough, but then the Tholin playthrough will have its advantages depending on what you pull, obviously. But the one thing I want to talk about in this one is to do with book priority, because obviously with two amazing legendary champions, you're going to have to put your book somewhere. And even though Tholin is going to be your big DPS, your big boy doing all the damage, I would still be looking to do Tuhanarak with books first. Getting this defense buff and speed buff on a 3-turn cooldown to reduced is going to be huge. Getting your attack break onto a 3-turn cooldown is going to be huge. This one, you can probably leave. It is nice, but you don't have to get this one. But if you can get these two first, that would be the first point of call with using your legendary books on this account. And then maybe you could look to Tholin or see if you pull someone else. Now, the great thing about Tholin is even though, you're not going to be booking him, this still stacks an attack decrease on the enemy, which is absolutely fantastic. He still provides himself with an attack buff. He can still give himself extra turns. Due to this one as well. So he can play the weekend, he can get extra turns, he can attack buff himself, and he can also still reduce the enemy's attack. So because of all that, I think this guy's just absolutely fantastic, regardless of whether you put books into him or not. Obviously, he's going to get better with books, but once again, I would stick to the Tuhanarak. Now, I just want to quickly browse over the other three champions that are in this one as well. Once again, if we go over here to Orcs, Tagoar, basically this guy's got speed buff, AoE, and healing. You don't really need him as much when you're running the other things like Tuhanarak, but still an absolutely amazing champion. Reviving, shielding, defense buffing, and also passive mitigation on his skill. We talk about this guy all the time. Organ Tribes, we've got ourselves Uugo, AoE defense break, and block buffs. Fantastic for when we get into Hydra. Leech as well, very key debuff on top of that. Plus, we've got the revive, the cleanse, the heal, and and the passive, cheesy passive, where when all her allies die, she gets the block damage, increased speed, then she can go ahead and revive them all. That's the sort of cheesiness with her. And then the final one is in the Lizardmen, and once again, I'm amazed that they're giving out Venomage now as a download link champion. Absolutely fantastic for your clan boss. We got attack break and defense break. We've got the poisons activation, and then we've also got poisons and the heal reduction, and then passive mitigation. Now, when I go back through this again, if you got super lucky on Tuhanarak with this, I would say if you get super lucky and you get this skill maxed out first, you could probably pivot across to do the Tholin Foulbeard, purely because when we look to clan boss, your clan boss team will be including Tuhanarak, it will be including Tholin, and then it will definitely be including that Venomage. And because Venomage can reach a 100% uptime attack decrease, then maybe we can go ahead and just use the Venomage in this one. Now, there is the condition of them needing to be poisoned. But that should be fairly easily met by this team. By the Venomage himself. So I would say maybe you can avoid it. Once again, it would come down to playtesting. If you got that Giga Lucky, grats. But obviously Tuhanarak getting her skill 2 booked up would be still a priority. But Venomage is going to be a very high priority because we do want to get that defense break and the attack break rolling fairly soon into our clan boss when we start going into it. So Venomage will be my personal priority over there as well. And like I said, then you're really rolling on this account. You've got pretty well set up with 2 amazing legendaries, Venomage in there. You got Uugo or Tagoar. You can probably pick either one to go into your clan boss team. And then on top of that, we do have things like Morag that you can take as well. Plus, if you happen to pull any units, if we get any other free units in the future, they're always running them. We had the Michelangelo one, we had the Lemonisi one, we've had Alice in the past. We've had so many of them. But yeah, in general, I do really like the look of this download link with the utility that it brings of 2 amazing legendaries. And let's not forget, Tholin was just a fusion like not even very long ago, and they're already giving out him with the Tuhanarak. So that's a bit of a look at it. Once again, I would make Tholin your first level 60 on this account. The second level 60 would be Tuhanarak, in my opinion. I think they're just too strong to pass up. And then you can choose between Tagoar and your Uugo. Uugo is going to bring the key leech debuff. That is going to be very damn important for the clan boss. However, the one issue with Uugo is that leech is on a very low application rate. So you can choose which way you want to play it. Do you want to put in the Uugo for clan boss, or do you want to just bring up the Tagoar straight away? And then that way your Tagoar can be a secondary speed buffer, but also an extra backup healer, reviver, and shielder. And we also have this extra passive mitigation. So I think that would probably be the play. Your ending team would, if you were doing this. Also, getting Tagoar up will help you 2-man your way through the campaign, the Nightmare campaign, because that is a good part of progression as well. So you could do that with Tholin and Tagoar, because unfortunately not going to have quite enough pressure with just the Tuhanarak, I don't think. So Tagoar would be fantastic in that. And then your clan boss team would look something like Tagoar, Venomage, the 2 legendaries, and then maybe you even take something like the Morag, who you get through player points, as your final option in that team, and you've got a pretty nicely balanced, well-rounded team that you don't have to go ahead and build any of your starters. You can see I just took Gallic here. That is so, when I run these accounts, I just think, okay, Tagoar is one that I have. He can solo up to like stage 7 of the faction crypts, so that is a comfortable one. I don't really care about my starter when I do these ones, because starters, I just don't 6-star anymore. They're just not worth it, in my opinion, when we got so many strong champions. But anyway, that is my thoughts about it. Once again, if you do want to play with this one, or you want to play with the Narma the Returned, I will have those links in the description. You can also join Discord and go chat with the others that are going to be playing through these accounts. I will be starting mine with Narma probably in the next 3 or 4 days. Need to get through a bunch of stuff on this weekend, and then I can really sink my teeth into it. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this one. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.